Hey everybody, welcome to OB Fit Mega Age Challenge Group. And today you're in the kitchen with Coach O'Neil, and I'm preparing stir-fry vegetable quinoa with mango teriyaki king oyster mushroom. So for all the plant-based lovers out there, and for those who are eating meat, here's a great substitute that you can add to your next menu if you feel like it. So first, I'm doing the quinoa, so it's very important that you wash your quinoa. So I know many people will say, how much quinoa do you use? Just add as much as you feel like. All right, so that much is good. And the thing about quinoa, it is loaded with protein. It's a grain. It's very easy to digest, ladies and gentlemen. So you won't have any problem doing this. And the thing about quinoa, when you're cooking it, a lot of times people will say, you know what? I don't like how it tastes. You got to flavor up your quinoa. And I add in my oil, grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is very good, ladies and gentlemen, because one thing about grapeseed oil, what it does for you, it helps lower your cholesterol. So I recommend that you use grapeseed oil, avocado oil. These are oil that doesn't have any saturated fats in it. Add my sea salt right here. Now you just got to know, you can't be heavy on your sea salt. Now you got to make sure you can't have heavy hands. Just right there, that's good enough. Get it going, and we're good to go. Cover it up, put it at about half on your stove, and guess what, your quinoa will be ready in less than 15 minutes. Next up, I'm prepping the vegetables that I'm going to use to make the vegetable stir fry. I got some green beans. Cut them up nice and easy, so you guys could really get it. I've already cut up some onions, some red onions I've already cut up, and I've already cut up some bell peppers. So I'm gonna add me some yellow bell peppers to it, because I love bell peppers. You know, very alkaline. Just cut them up nice and easy. Get it going. So you get your stir fry going right there. Put them over here. And if you can see it, nice and good. The bell peppers. Alright, you see the red onions. Alright. Last but not least, I add me some zucchini. Definitely got to add the zucchini to it. Zucchinis are very easy to cook. You know, very easy. Slice them up real good and cut it. Get it going right there. It's all about flavor. That's what we want. So now that your pan is heated, just add your oil, your grapeseed oil or avocado oil to it. So now that the pan is heated, we're gonna add our vegetables in there for our stir fry. Oh yeah, that's good right there. So main thing, you don't want to cook your vegetables down. You still want to, when you're cooking them, you want to have a crunch to it. Right? All about flavor right here. Then what I did, I brought me basil, oregano, dill, cayenne pepper, paprika, and parsley. Add it right in here. Just a little bit. There you go, over there. Combination right there. Stir it up. Add some fresh thyme to it. And come back, add your fresh rosemary. Salt. And remember now, don't be too heavy with your hands with the salt. Add sea salt. You can use pink Himalayan salt for flavor. Alright. Rosemary alone gives it that flavor. Man. So these are your king oyster mushrooms right here. They're different. To be honest, when you season these and you want to say substitute for chicken, you can have, this is great. This is excellent. So these are normally what I eat on a daily basis beside the portobello mushrooms. So we cut them up. Ice them up right there. And I'm going to show you a trick to it, because one thing about it, when I do it, I pour use a fork and put holes in them. So now you definitely get that flavor with it. Alright, so, because I want my flavor, so what I do, come back, season them up. Go right there, just stick. This is going to be teriyaki. Yeah. So next, I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil. I mean, a little bit of grapeseed oil. Sprinkle it over. I want to dab it. Don't worry, folks. I never run out of grapeseed oil. Go. Oh, yeah. Come that combination. Yeah. Perfectly done right there. That's what. Marinate it up. We're gonna lightly fry it. Then I'm gonna make a sauce, the teriyaki sauce. Yep, there you go. Now we add the oyster mushroom. You don't want to fry them too crisp. You don't want to fry them too crisp. Down a little. Get that seasoning. Okay, perfect. All right. 3. The same oil I'm gonna use to make the sauce. So next I'm going to make some, cut up some mangoes, dice up some mangoes to add to the king oyster mushroom. We'll just go from right here. Dice it up. Let me tell y'all this, I'm not throwing this away, ladies and gentlemen. You best believe I'm going to. That's a good piece of mango right there. Not going to waste. Definitely not going to waste. However much mango you want to use, you can use. I'm going to use 2 today. Next, simple, easy to make the sauce. Right here I'm going to use coconut aminos. So you add. Yep, that's good enough right there. Then a little bit of cayenne pepper. You don't want to put too much now. That's good. I come with some paprika. That's good enough. And a little bit of sea salt. Not too much. I definitely got to put the basil, the dill. Grapeseed oil. Just a pinch. There you go. Still good. And then give it that flavor. The flavor that you want to give it is right here. This is agave. Add the agave. And why I use agave? Because agave is very low on the glycemics. People, you could use honey if you want. Date syrup is good to use. So now we add the mango to it. Cook for about 45 seconds. This king quinoa is done. Ooh, look at that quinoa. Man, that looks good. And then we add the mushrooms to it. Last but not least, there it is. Flavor right there. We'll cook it down. It's about 2 to 3 minutes to cook down because that's all it will take. This is what you could do. Just cover it up. Just let it simmer for a few. A lot of you probably wondering where I get all these ingredients from to make this meal, or where I normally get my ingredients to cook my own meal. But normally I shop at Trader Joe's. I think they have one of the best deals on grapeseed oil. Also, the Oriental Market. I go here because I'm here. I live here in Tallahassee. Lynn's Oriental Market, where I get my oyster mushrooms. And you go to the health food store. You go to Publix if you would like to get your mushrooms. Most times I cook with portobello mushrooms, so you could go there to get your portobello mushrooms also. Your seasoning, your herbs, I buy it in bulk, so I go to Co-op Community Market here in Tallahassee. And you don't have to just buy one herbs. There are different variety of herbs that you can use to give your food flavor. So when you cook, it's all about flavor, okay? Cook with herbs that's going to help your joints, okay? That's going to give you that that boost that your body needs. So that's what I recommend, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now we take the quinoa and add it to the stir fry. Good to go. Yep. Good to go. And we're gonna plate it. That's it. So now we plate it. See all the veggies, quinoa. Nice. With plenty of nutrients, ladies and gentlemen. And what you could also add to this, you can add some cherry tomatoes to it too, if you would like. Alright. So you come. Mushroom, that sauce on it. Ooh, that's gonna give it a kick. Add a few more mangoes to it. Yes. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Stir-fried quinoa with mango teriyaki king oyster mushroom. And dive in. Enjoy.